Hello everyone, let us solve the following. A heap of rice is in the form of a cone of diameter 12 meters and height 8 meters. Find its volume. How much canvas cloth is required to cover the heap? Use pi as 3.14. Okay, very simple problem and we can enjoy also, right? Because what is given here? A heap of rice is there. That heap of rice is in the form of a cone. Okay, that conical shape has a diameter, base diameter as 12 meters and height is 8 meters, right? Diameter is given and height is given for the conical shape. What is that conical shape? A heap of rice. Okay, a heap of rice is in the form of that conical shape, right? Here we need to find out the volume of that conical shape. That is the first requirement. What is the second requirement? We need to find out the canvas cloth required to cover the total heap. Okay, right? Now here, to find the volume of a cone, we use the formula V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius and h is the height. But in the given problem, we are given height as 8 meters and diameter as 12 meters. Radius is not given directly. But when diameter of the base is given, it is easy for us to take radius because r is nothing but diameter by 2. Okay, so r is equal to d by 2. That is a known thing for us. So here radius is not given directly, but diameter is given. Okay, so what we have taken, diameter is it is given as 12 meters. Okay, and we are given diameter 12 meters and we can find r as d by 2. Okay, so here 12 by 2 is equal to 6 meters. So the radius of the cone is 6 meters and height of the cone is 8 meters. When we know the height of the cone and radius of the cone, and the volume is nothing but 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? We are substituting those values in the formula. It is given pi is equal to 3.14 in the problem. Of course, we know pi is equal 22 by 7 or 3.14. If it is given or not given also, you need to remember the value and you need to substitute the value. Okay, so we are substituting the values here. V is equal to, so volume of the conical shape is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so 1 by 3 into pi means 3.14, r is 6 square into h is nothing but 8 meters. Okay, now when we simplify all those things, the volume of the heap of the rice, which is in the form of a conical shape, is approximately equal to 301.59 meter cube. Okay, cubic meters, right? 301.59 cubic meters. Okay, this is the volume of the heap of rice which is in the form of a cone. Okay, here what is simple activity we have done, all the things are given but only the diameter is given. We have found the radius there, right? And we have substituted the values. Simply we got 301.59 cubic meters, the volume of the heap of the rice, okay, which is in the form of a conical shape, right? Now second step is also there. We need to find out the amount of the canvas cloth required to cover the heap. We need to find out the canvas cloth, the total canvas cloth for covering that particular heap. Okay, so when we want to find out the canvas cloth, we need to find out the curved surface area. Okay, just like that. This is curved surface area. Yes or no? So when we find out the curved surface area of that conical shape, definitely we can find out the amount of canvas cloth required completely. Okay, but what is the curved surface area of the cone? It is nothing but pi r l. Okay, where l is the slant height. But in the given problem, radius is also not given, but we have found from the given diameter. But L, which is known as the slant height of the cone, it is not mentioned. Okay, so we can find the slant height by using the Pythagoras theorem. When we take the right circular cone, say suppose this is the base radius and this is the height of the cone, and it will be in the form of a right angle triangle. Okay, so we know the fundamental basic property of the right circular cone. Yes or no? So in order to find out the slant height, this is the slant height. Okay, so that slant height L can be found by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, here L is not known, but R is known to us, and H is also known to us. Okay, H is nothing but 8 meters and R is nothing but 6 meters. Just we are applying the formula here. Okay, so L square is equal to R square plus H square. Okay, this is what as a this is the fundamental property of the right circular cone. Okay, so this is the slant height, this is the radius, base radius, and H is the height of the cone. Right, it is in the as it is in the form of a right angle triangle. The slant height can be found by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so L square is equal to R square plus H square. Right, so we are substituting the values here, R value and H value. Okay, so L square is equal to R square plus H square. Obviously L is equal to root of R square plus H square. Right, so after simplifying all those things, slant height 6 square that we know 36, 8 square that we know 64, total 100. So when we take the square root of this square root of 100, slant height is nothing but 10 meters. Okay, slant height of that particular conical shape, that conical shape is nothing but heap of rice there. Okay, so L is slant height is 10 meters and radius is 6 meters, and pi value that we know very well. Okay, so what is the curved surface area? Pi r L. So we are substituting the values, 3.14 into 6 into 10. What is that? 188.4 square meters. Okay, so how much canvas is required to cover the total heap of rice which is in the form of a conical shape? It is nothing but 188.4 square meters. Just we have taken the formula of curved surface area. Okay, so in order to find out the slant height, we have used Pythagoras theorem. Okay, right, and I think you have understood, right? Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe.